All right, Heat Nation. So if you didn't catch the Cavaliers game last night, you can see the score. We got whooped. The game ended up being 126 to 106. At a certain point, we did get close towards the end of the game, like within 10 points. But after a while, they just started to pull away. The usual suspects did show up. You know Donovan Mitchell is going to ball out. That's one of the reasons why we wanted Donovan Mitchell. But as we look at the box score for the Cavaliers, you can see Mobley did his thing. You can see that Jared Allen had a solid game. He had a double-double. So both of their bigs had a double-double. As we watch the recap, we'll probably notice a thing with the Heat's rotation as to, we really didn't use the biggest lineup that we could at certain times. Max Strus was playing defense on Tyler Hero, man. He was trying to lock in on Tyler Hero. He had an okay game. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell had a pretty good game with 34 points, 6 assists. Now, this is where my mind was like blown. I know the Cavaliers are a good team, and sometimes when you're a good team, the players that you least expect sometimes have to step up. And there were two players that stood out to me yesterday that I kind of got familiar with. Now, this guy, Georges Niang, he played for Philly, and I remember when he was on Philly, he would be annoying on Philly too. He would hit a couple timely threes, and that's what he did yesterday. He hit a couple threes on us. Whoever was guarding him just seemed like they forgot about him. The worst thing about Georges Niang and Ty Jerome is that they just look like regular LA Fitness members. And I'm sure if you saw them in person, you'd be like, nah, I don't know about that one. But definitely Georges Niang. He looks like the new age Boys Diaw, where it's like, he can hoop, but his body, people have been body shaming him because of the way he looks. And I agree with the body shaming, but man, he can play just like anybody else that's in the NBA. So, the usual suspects showed up, but then they got some help last night. I mean, I think if you negate these two guys right here, like, if Ty Jerome and Georges Niang don't play well, then the Heat probably have a chance of winning that game, or at least the game's closer. So when we go to the Miami Heat side, Bam had 21. He didn't meet the minimum for rebounds, though. I'm always saying that Bam should have at least 10 rebounds. He had 9 last night, 3 assists. That's an okay game for Bam. The scoring game is pretty good. You want to continue to score with 20 points per game, Bam, because your average is all the way down to 16. Highsmith had a decent night with 12 points, and Weir didn't really have a good game yesterday. You expect a double-double from Weir every night. He had 29 minutes, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Tyler Hero, Mr. Want to be an all-star reserve. Tyler Hero, 22 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, turned the ball over a couple times. When we get to the advanced box score, we'll be able to tell how much turnovers he had. Duncan Robinson had an okay game, 13 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. That's what you're going to get from Duncan sometimes. Sometimes you might get a little bit more assists than expected. Terry Rozier actually had a good game, man. We blew this good Terry Rozier game. He had 22 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. When we get to the advance, we'll see how the shooting metrics look. But I felt like he was having a good game, but could have knocked down the threes again. Nikola, 11 points. He met the minimum. Jaime didn't do anything because he just came back from injury, so he had 7 minutes, and Pele's Pele. He, can't really rely on him. He's a rookie that's okay. I'm not really expecting much from Pele. But yeah, we lost last night. We go to the statistics. The 3-point shooting was terrible from both teams. We did better than them. We got 35 versus their 31. I'm pretty sure maybe their points in the paint is what they got us with. So they outscored us points in the paint, 68 versus 38. We had more turnovers, less steals, more blocks, less assists, but the assists were pretty close. The total rebounds were low, and no rebounds, no wins, as Pat Riley would say. And the free throws were in our favor. We shot the same percentage, but we got more free throws. So overall, it seems like their field goal percentage was higher overall, even though they knocked down a majority of the threes they got, which it seems like obviously our percentage is higher. They still end up winning though, and a lot of that probably has to do with the points in the paint, because they're a very big team when you look at the center and power forward position. So with that said though, time to get into the recap. So I'm moving the recap over to the right of me. just for this video. Maybe I'll go back to the other way for the next video, but for this video, definitely gonna have it on the right side. So let's get into it. All right, recap time. So we got Mr. Large, aka Weir, jumping up. We lost the tip, so ain't nobody scored yet. Well, there goes the man, Donovan Mitchell. That's the guy that everybody wanted when it was time for him to leave the Jazz. But pretty sure Pat Riley's relationship or lack of relationship with the current GM of the Jazz was the reason why we didn't get him. I mean, obviously the assets matter too, but you know. Hey, good pass by Weir. Yo, Ty Jerome and Max were trying their best to guard Tyler Hero. I mean, he had a rough night. I'm sure if I look at the numbers from the field, they're probably really not that great. But yeah, 22 points, so it's all right. Need more from Tyler though. Ty Jerome, yeah, Ty was killing us last night. Ty and Georges. Look at that, they already got a 10-point lead. And this is where this is where Weir's got to get better. He's got to, you know, keep his position, because it's going to be a bunch of pump fakes and, you know, you can't jump out the way. And also, you can't follow your man out the paint and then let that happen. Great Terry Rozier game. We blew it. Lost with a good Terry Rozier game. Crazy to me. Look at that. Pull up three. That's the Terry that we need every night, though. He can't just do that one night and then go back to like 9 points next game. Good pass by Duncan. Good finish by Nico. Look at that. They call timeout. They're like, damn. It's at 31-26. The lead wasn't that bad, but then you got plays like that. Promise you, man, when he gets more mature and seasoned, man, he's going to be a great player. But right now, we're just going to have to let him play. Oh, good pass. That contest ain't matter. Where's like number 3, I think, in three-point percentage. That could have changed after last night's game, but last I checked, he was shooting a good percentage from 3. And that's got to be a block for Weir. Even though maybe if he comes over for the block, then that's going to be a pass to Jared Allen. But good lob. Bam and Kello are going to need a lot of those, because Miami's offense can be so dry sometimes. This was nasty. Get a nice highlight in a loss. I think I'm still going to clip it. Good steal from Tyler Hero. Nico comes in and secures the loose ball. Good finish by Tyler. Ugh. Donovan Mitchell versus Tyler Hero. I mean, what can you do? It's a lot of better defenders than Tyler Hero that can't stop that. Oh my God. Bad angle by Highsmith. Ooh, nice move by Highsmith. What can you do? Look at that. Where came over, then Jared Allen comes out behind him. Oh my God, they gave him the bump foul. Oh, I'll be hating those. I like them when our players get them, but when they get them, I'm like, oh man. Wide open, man. You gotta knock that down. Those be the top of threes Terry be missing. I don't understand it, because Terry can shoot the 3, but when he's too open, I don't have faith. Good pass by Weir. See, Weir gonna be a nice player. The rookie of the year. He left Duncan Robinson open. That's crazy. Wish they left him open more. Maybe we'd have went on a run, but Yeah, this guy was killing us, man. Georges Niang. You know what? Next time we play the Cavaliers, they just need to. They gotta have a spy on him, like almost like a quarterback. You gotta watch him, man. When he come down the court, look for him. Oof, good move by Terry. Should have been cooking. Ty Jerome got Ty Jerome out here looking like a good defender. Oh Lord, on Max. Woof. Good pass by Pelle Larson. It's Nico, man. You gotta hit them open threes, man. All the time. You gotta be deadly from there. I thought this was gonna be a block. I don't know how you got that off. Then again, it is Tyler, so. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. We're leaving Larson, the rookie, on you know, he got matched up with Donovan. It's not fair. See, we wasted a good Terry game, man. Might never get a game like this from Terry again. Oh, Tyler Hero shot. Hero ball. Good defense from Bam. Hero ball. Yep. Down 10. Down 8. This is where I thought we were going to make a run. I'm like, all right, we got a chance. Then Donovan Mitchell does this. He misses, but then his teammate comes in and, you know, those be the type of buckets you want to prevent, man. It'd be like momentum shifters, man. You get a stop there, maybe you go on a run. Then you get Donovan Mitchell doing stuff like that. There we go. We got Larson on him again. Poor Larson. And then that pass is crazy. You got the shooter cutting. Oh. Good Terry Rozier game. And then you got that could have easily been an and one. I don't even know what you're supposed to do against that. Good rebound. Good rebound by Nikola. 100% smothered, but he still hits it. So then they call that timeout. They're like, oh, they're trying to go on a run. Let's call that timeout. Well, you know, there's nothing you can do about that. These little stupid turnovers be hurting, man. Yeah, nice little lob. Got the two bigs in the game. We still got it. Do we have we're in the game? We're in the game, but Bam not in the game. So we didn't see that we're Bam and Nicole lineup that much. That big lineup. Oh, look at that double came over too late. Oh my God. What can you do against that? Good floater by Weir. Look at this. What are you supposed to do here? Oh, he jumped out the way. See, Weir can't be doing that. You're gonna have to grow up fast. You can't give up position like that. These bigs be sneaky. They be trying to pivot. Oh, that's that Hezzy. That's that Hezzy got slow step. I guess Luka does it too, but yo, stupid cross-court passes, man. And then we got a stupid foul by Tyler. But that's pretty much the game, man. They had the game. They had control of the game. You got Donovan Mitchell out there, easy three. I mean, that's why he's an all-star. That's why we wanted him. I'd love to have Donovan Mitchell, even if it meant not having Tyler Hero. Nice player. Same measurements as Wade. The 6'11", 6'4" height, 6'11" wingspan. Some of these basketball players ain't normal people, man. So now we move on to the advanced box score. As you can see, Haywood Highsmith, 5 of 7 from the floor, 2 of 4 from 3. Bam was 2 of 4. Kelly Ware was 1 of 4, 2 for 6. So he did not have a good game. And when we look at the plus minus, He is one of the worst players. Tyler Hero was the worst player, but you know his utilization is high. So when you have a bad game, you're gonna end up being the worst player. But we wasted a good Terry Rozier game. Like it's crazy to me how, like, you know, this guy finally scores 22 points, and we waste the good Terry Rozier game. You know, what are you gonna do, man? You got 8 of 13 for Terry Rozier, 2 for 6. So he was still bricking from 3. Like, most of Terry Rozier's shots are usually, when the ones that he missed, he's wide open. Nikola had a bad night from 3, 1 for 5, but 5 for 11 from the floor, -7. So, you know, he had a good game because his, you know, negative number is a lot smaller than the other players. But, man, you know, there's a reason why they only got 9 losses, man. They're a good team. So you're not always going to need the usual suspects to win games against a team like the Miami Heat. So, you know, you look at these shooting numbers here. I mean, it's obviously better than the Cavaliers. Like I said, the Cavaliers, they didn't shoot good from 3, you know, so it probably could have been worse if they actually shot better from 3. I mean, Max 2 for 9 from Max. He was trying to bury us, man. He was, when they went on a little run, he was like, let me just throw up a 3. And he was breaking them. But Niang, George's Niang, man, this guy, 50% from 3, 6 of 9 from the floor. As you can see, 11 plus minus, 14 plus minus for Todd Jerome, Jared Allen, and Mobley. Pretty good plus minuses. But yeah, I wish we would have stayed big and not really followed to what they were doing, because as you can see, George Niang got a lot of minutes, and I think that's when Eric Spoelstra decided, like, hey, Jared Allen not really, and Evan not really playing a lot of minutes, then we don't need to be big for the majority of the game. So you're looking at Bam playing 37 minutes versus Weir's 30 minutes. So you saw a lot of Bam and Nikola, even though the minutes are split. So it's either going to be Bam and Nikola or Bam and Highsmith, because Highsmith got 25 minutes. So people always complain about Spoel's rotation, but I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about that game? Is it just one of those games where you just know that you're just going to take an L because, you know, the Cavaliers are so much better? Or, you know, do we just, you know, I think we just move on from here. That's it. We just go on to the next game. We start looking forward to the next team that we're going to play because, you know, 38-9. I mean, what can you do, you know? So next on the schedule, we got the Spurs. So we got Wemby versus our guy, Weir. So we got extra large versus large. The commentators for the Cavaliers were joking about how our guy looks like Wemby. They thought it was Wemby, and so everybody's starting to see it. Kello kind of looks like a smaller version of Wemby. But hey, what did you guys think about the game? Comment down below.